Hello friends, my name is Gajanan Kale and I am from Maharashtra, India. Well, as you all know, I am striving to learn English, and in this video I am going to tell you about clause. But the clause is adjective clause. Well, you have heard this when we learn some grammar. So in that grammar part we see these things simple. When we start learning about synthesis, so you will come to know about these things. Synthesis means simple sentences, compound sentences and complex sentences, or if you could say compound sentences and coordinate sentences and subordinate sentences. So when we learn these things, so mostly because of these things we get confused. We do not know how to use them in our daily conversation, because when we really talk with people, so whatever we learned in the grammar books, it won't help us, because at that moment when we need it to speak. So today I will tell you simple thing, that is we will take means there are many types of, just suppose if you say coordinate, so coordinate means what? A single the sentence which shows complete meaning, but the subordinate sentence does not show a particular meaning, because it is it is depend on the independent sentence. So coordinate sentences means coordinate sentence is independent sentences and it has its own meaning. But when we say subordinate sentence, so at that time it is totally depend on that independent clause, or means subordinate is totally depend on coordinate clause. But there are three types of subordinate clause that you should know. The first one is adjective clause, the second one is noun clause, the third one is adverbial clause. So these are the types of subordinate clause, and I have made a video about noun clause, and we will see adjective clause in this video. See, this is a very simple thing. You just if you learn these types of sentences, then it will help you. But if you do not learn them, it is okay. Just remember this thing what I am telling you. If you want to learn about adjective clause, it is a very simple thing. If you know how adjective works in a sentence, so definitely you will learn what is adjective clause in a sentence. The main purpose of adjective clause in a sentence is this: the adjective means what? It describes noun or pronoun in a sentence, where the noun means if you know the position of noun in a sentence, where noun comes, it comes either in the subject form or in the object form. If you know where noun and pronouns comes, so it totally describes the noun and pronoun. That is a function of adjective. If you know this, then the next part become easy for you to understand what is adjective clause. I hope you have understood the function of noun, where noun comes, noun and pronouns comes in a subject part of a sentence or in an object part of the sentence. This is a very important thing you should know. And when we describe noun or pronoun in the sentence, that time we have to use adjective. Before, means adjective can come before or after, it depend on us how to we use it. So we will see some examples of adjective clause in a sentence. Just suppose I will tell you a little thing about before giving one example. See, if you take any noun, so we have to describe that noun, not in a words, we have to use. See, clause means what? There is a subject verb combination. So when we say about anything, so we need one conjunction, one subject, and one object. Sorry, this is the noun clause. I'm sorry, because when we say subject, conjunction, then the subject and the verb, so it is a example of noun clause, but I am not talking about noun clause. I want to talk about adjective clause. So when we say adjective, so there is a subject, then the conjunction, helping verb, and the main verb or object of the sentence, and then again we have to use the helping verb, subject, and the remaining thing. I know you got confused here, so when I tell you example, it will clear you. Just suppose we take example Rahul, who was beaten. Rahul, who was beaten, uh, is going to hospital. You got it? The sentence Rahul, who was beaten, is going to hospital. This is a means is going to hospital. This is a present continuous tense. So we are talking about Rahul. But what means the Rahul who was beaten? The person Rahul is beaten by someone, and now he is going to the hospital. We will take some other example. The bike which is stolen is found. This is the example of adjective clause. We are talking about bike. The bike which was stolen or which is stolen is found. So we are describing about bike which is stolen. So we are talking of which is stolen is defines that bike, and this is the whole subject, the bike which is stolen. So this is the whole subject, and is found. So this is a helping verb, and the found is a main verb. So these are the few things I will tell you. The food which made by mother, I am eating. So this is some example. The other example, the letter which is written by me is sent. If you learn, see, we are talking about letter. Just suppose I will clear this thing first to you. The letter, we are talking about letter. The letter which is written by me means I have written that letter, is sent or is sending or is sent. Just suppose we have sent it. So the letter which is written by me is going to be sent, or whatever you want to say. You just need, we are describing the subject in a sentence with using helping conjunction plus helping verb or main verb in or the object, and again we have to use helping verb and the remaining object. If you have understood, then well, I hope, because means in I tried to speak about it, but still I will give you one last example. And just remember, means just suppose a bottle which is purchased by me, a bottle which is purchased by me was sold. This is a very simple example I want to give you. The bottle or say the book which is purchased by me is sold. So this is the complete sentence of adjective clause, and I hope you have understood it now. We are talking about bottle. Well, yes. So which is purchased? So the bottle is purchased by me is now sold. So we are talking means we simply say the bottle is sold, but we are describing bottle. The bottle which is purchased by me is sold. So sentence is becoming long. We are using adjective clause here. The adjective clause in this sentence is this, which is purchased. So this is the adjective clause. We are describing this clause. We are describing about bottle. So when we talk about bottle, so with this help, with this clause we are able to understand what we are talking about. The bottle which is purchased by me is sold. The book which is purchased by me is sold. So with this information which is purchased by me, we will get some idea about that thing. So these things help means whenever you read newspapers, and so in the newspaper you will find these types of sentences. The main function of adjective clause is describe about the subject. So I hope now you have clear, you have understood what is adjective clause, and definitely the main function of adjective clause is describe the subject. I hope you have understood it now clearly. So still then, bye. I will see you in next video. Bye.